Danny was out when he suddenly discovered the secret affair between his father and the woman. The woman was originally the family's nanny, but she eventually became his stepmother. Ever since she arrived, strange things kept happening in the house. Danny used to be very healthy, but lately he had been experiencing stomachaches frequently. The family's puppy would bark incessantly whenever it saw the nanny. What was even more puzzling was that Danny's seriously ill mother loved the sunlight, but the nanny would always deliberately close the curtains. Since the nanny's arrival, his mother's condition deteriorated rapidly and she eventually passed away. Danny was devastated, but at the funeral, the nanny had a strange smile on her face. Danny was convinced that something was off about this woman, but his father allowed her to become his stepmother. One day, the stepmother cooked a delicious meal for Danny and his younger brother, who even praised her cooking skills. But then the puppy started barking frantically again. The stepmother offered to take the dog for a walk. When the father saw this, he felt very relieved. However, the stepmother's sudden scream drew their attention. It turned out that their puppy had died mysteriously. The stepmother explained that the dog had run into the street and was hit by a car. She put on a pitiful act, but Danny's anger reached its peak. He finally exploded and confronted the stepmother, accusing her of killing his mother and the puppy. As his father was about to intervene, Danny had another stomachache. But after a medical checkup, the doctor couldn't find any cause. Danny still suspected the stepmother, but his father argued that he was suffering from schizophrenia, just like his uncle. Danny couldn't believe it. He looked up the symptoms online and didn't think he had any issues. He remained convinced that the problem was with the stepmother. However, the next morning, she brought him breakfast with great enthusiasm, and then even more eerie things began to happen.